Instead of going on the market, so many homeowners are sitting tight and then reinvesting in remodeling instead. A new study shows that baby boomers are leading the charge to fix up their current home rather than entering our very tight housing market right now. Our real estate expert, Layden Lyon, is joining us live this morning. Good morning.
Hello, hello. Thanks for having me here.
This is so fascinating. Okay, I get it, right? You buy a house, it's at that lower 2-3% interest rate. You don't want to give that up.
Well, these are people that are saying, look, I'm good. Like, I'll hang right here. In fact, of the remodelers that are out there, the largest section, as you mentioned, 59%, in fact, are baby boomers who are saying, I'll just fix up the home that I'm in rather than getting a new one. Now, this is all part of a study that was recently published in the 2023 U.S. House and Home Study. The website says more than half of the 40,000 plus homeowners they surveyed plan to do renovation projects this year. And the median amount they plan to spend is between about $15,000 and $85,000. So initially that means half will spend more, half will spend less. And actually the studies show that the number of people who are remodeling with the intention of selling and putting a sign like that in the yard has gone down since 2018. Not really a surprise. Here's where the interest rates come in.
Sure.
But I will say, if you are planning on doing renovations to your home and you're thinking about selling in the future, this can only help you down the road. In fact, we're seeing a trend right now in our slower summer season right now. Houses that are more turnkey, they've been updated, renovated, look great. They're going quicker and usually for more money.
Okay, so if you are doing renovations, what gets you the furthest and the most returns?
Well, if you're guessing kitchens and baths,
sure, that makes
because we love those improvement shows on cable, you're right. And in fact, kitchens and baths are the most popular projects right now. And in fact, the National Association of Realtors says this is where you're going to get the most value or most return on your investment. So if you're updating the kitchen, you should get about 67% of your investment back. Now, I think here in Denver, that could even be higher. We like kitchens here, don't we, Nusha? Renovating the bath, great investment, 71% of your money coming back there. Look at hardwood flooring.
Whoa.
147% of the value. So just refinish those floors. You'll actually make money on that project. This was a study that came out last year, but I find it fascinating. So if you stay in this area right here, you are adding value to your home.
I get it, right? Because if you replace the floors or refinish it, I mean, it just breathes life into that house.
Absolutely. It makes people say, oh, I like this house.
Like, whoa, yeah, I can see myself living here. Okay, can you overdo it anywhere where you spend too much money and you're just not getting that money back?
Yeah, this is my caution. Don't over-improve if you don't have to, because we start looking around at these finishes and they look so nice.
You go down that rabbit hole.
Oh, here we go. Let's just go all out, right? I would say reach out to your realtor for sure, because the reality is you want to stay in line with what the neighborhood is doing, even in the updated area. If you go to sell, you might even find a buyer who's willing to pay you for all of those nice finishes. But if they're financing, they're going to bring an appraiser in, and that appraiser is going to look at what your neighbors did in their houses. And if it's not in line, that value might come down and you might end up feeling like, gosh, I probably shouldn't have spent so much money in the kitchen. But I say, you know, I'm a kitchen guy, even though I don't cook. Make it beautiful and enjoy it.
That's where you live. You're there all the time. I totally get it. Well, that is absolutely fascinating. And it's good to just kind of track the dollars. If you're going to spend that much money, do it in the smartest way possible.
Put it in the areas that people like, which is kitchens and baths.
There you go. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You got it.
It's good to see you.